Good evening, and welcome to Comedy Spot Squares! It's tic-tac-toe, it's trivia, it's comedians in squares. So please give it up for your host, Brian Kroll!
Oh, my head is so big tonight. It's nice to see everybody. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Comedy Spot Squares. This is where we get together every week. We have a panel of 9 comedians here with us. They answer trivia questions. You are a contestant on the show, and it's a lot of fun. We play tic-tac-toe. That's how it works. So I'm glad that everybody is here. Let's bring out our squares. There they are. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
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 Hello.
Nice to see everybody here. Welcome back. If you haven't seen the show before, these are all Sacramento comedians that are here to play around and have some fun with you. So let's start at the top. Let's meet them. Oh, by the way, do we have our guests here already? I should check in with that.
I'm here.
Is this Beck?
Hi, it is Beck.
And
my sister, too.
And Lisa's there, too.
Hi, this is Lisa.
Yes. All right. Very good. Beck and Lisa are playing tonight. Beck and Lisa are playing tonight the tic-tac-toe. So let's meet our squares really quickly, and then we'll jump into our first game. So starting at the top, we've got Tessa. Tessa, how are you?
Woo, I'm good. This is kind of a rarity that I'm the first one here.
I know. This is good. You got the top corner. Usually Dana is always there, so she's feeling she's in a foreign land tonight. She's in the middle. She's in the middle square on the top. Dana, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Nice to have you on the show. Next to Dana, we have Kevin. Kevin, how are you tonight?
Doing well, sir. And yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Saba is back with us again. How are you tonight?
Hi, I'm doing well. I'm wearing my favorite hoodie.
Oh, nice. Here, I'll get out of the way. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, perfect. Nicely done. And then Patrick is back with us again. Hi, sir.
Hey.
Welcome back to the show. We're really close.
Yeah, we are.
I'm sitting on Patrick's lap for the rest of the show.
Wow.
So.
That's cute.
Whoa. Next to Patrick, it's Mike LaRosa, everybody. How you doing, Mike LaRosa?
Brian, I'm thriving.
Oh, it's good to know. It's good to know.
That's a good shirt.
That is.
Mike,
Thank you.
that's a good shirt.
Right below me and over there, it's Jazz, everyone. How are you, Jazz?
Hi, I'm great. I'm happy to be here. Good to see you all.
I know. Is this your second time on the show?
My first time.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome.
Wow.
Well, this is
Thank you.
good. Jason, right below me. How you doing, Jason?
How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. By the way, if you're around Sacramento in Midtown, you'll be happy to know that COVID is over. Just everyone is outside with no masks on, and so we should be good. We should be good, or very bad in 3 weeks. We'll have to find out.
And that's the spice of life.
Yeah.
It's really
Do they all look like they've had 1 to 2 vaccines?
There's a lot. No, they don't.
Oh, so you're telling me they don't look like a bunch of medical professionals?
No, they do not.
Or people over 75.
Michelle, welcome to the show. How are you today?
Well, I can confirm that the vaccine is also over in Folsom.
Oh, is it?
So
the whole
we're
thing is
looking
done.
really good. Yeah, we're looking all across the county. We are doing well. So.
We'll have to see how this all plays out. Am I right?
No.
Just wait and see. Wait and see. Just wait and see.
I will say this. I did see the funniest thing just as I was walking up to the comedy spot. There was 4 very young people. I was like, how do they even get into that bar? It was really weird. And so they're sitting there, and they all had hand sanitizer. and they were all sharing it, all at this table. And I was like, oh, that's so great. And then none of them had masks on. And they were like this close, sharing their hand sanitizer. I don't get it. I don't get it.
How were they sharing a hand sanitizer, Brian? Were they just rubbing themselves on each other?
Haven't you heard of the new hand sanitizer parties, Kevin? That's what they
I'm too old for those.
Someone just squeezes hand sanitizer into a pile of limbs. That's it.
It's like a foam party, but with hand sanitizer.
Hey, if you would just apply it with your tongue, you don't even have to touch hands.
No.
Well, no, if you drink it, it
No,
works
no,
better.
no.
That is true.
Don't
Yeah,
take
you're
any of the advice. Yeah, stop listening.
Just put it directly in your eyeballs. It's awesome.
Do
Michelle,
you think there are any businesses that like are taking those like misters over doorways and putting hand sanitizer in there?
Oh,
That's a good idea.
that's a good idea.
Michelle was closest. There was one person that was like giving it out to everybody. So anyway,
So it wasn't like they were doing it and then like passing it to the next person.
no, there was one person in the middle, and they were like this. So just like that.
And then they just talked through their sanitized hands.
Yeah, that's all fine. Beck and Lisa, thank you so much for joining us. Where are you calling from? I know, but tell everybody else. Uh-oh.
I'm calling in from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yes.
Wow.
Fantastic. And Beck, you're calling in from Reno, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, very good. It's nice to have both of you on. I didn't know Lisa was calling in from Dallas. That is exciting. All right, let's get busy.
I am indeed.
It's so great. It's so great. And you're safe and you are warm.
That's what I wanted to ask.
I mean, it's been an ordeal. I've called Mortal Kombat's manager and I've let them know that Sub-Zero is not allowed ever again to vacation in Texas.
Yeah, Texas kind of let me down on the weather front, like weather front. Did you see what I did there? Like the last time I was in Dallas, it was so hot. I was melting, literally melting. So to have it that cold, it just blows me away.
I mean, if you want to come to Dallas now and help melt, then you're very welcome.
All right, fair enough. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that everybody else that's watching is here. You can comment throughout the show and say hello and hi, everyone, and evening all, and howdy, and Dallas, are you okay? You can comment the entire time. We love to hear your comments. I'll put that up there so I don't cover Jazz and Jason and Michelle the whole show. So let's get busy. I have trivia questions. Beck is going to go first. She's going to choose one of our squares. I'm going to ask that square a trivia question. All Beck has to do is agree or disagree with the answer. If Kevin has a correct answer and Beck agrees with it, then boom, she picks up an X. But if Kevin has the correct answer and Beck says that she disagrees, then she loses her X to an O for Lisa. By the way, if our squares don't know the answer, they lie through their teeth. So don't trust anything they say. You're going to have to go on your own. Even when they think they look like they know what's going on, don't trust them. Think about it another second. Our categories for tonight, we have... remember, we're featuring Black History questions all month. So tonight is Science Black History questions. So we have Pioneers in Science. And then our other categories for tonight are Lunar New Year, Dr. Feelgood, and Say What? Those are our categories. Beck, you have the floor. You have the board. Who are you going to pick?
I'm going to go with Patrick.
All right.
Patrick.
Ooh.
Very good. Patrick, here is your question from the category of Black History Month, Pioneers in Science. George Washington Carver was a famous botanist, inventor, and teacher at the Tuskegee University. His research on what type of nut helped revolutionize the agricultural economy in the South.
I don't have an allergy, but I'm going to say it's peanut.
Peanut. And do you agree or disagree with that, Beck?
I do agree.
And you would be correct. So you picked up an X for Patrick. So you're on the board, Beck, and you have control of the center square, so you can pretty much go wherever you're going to go, which means it's Lisa. You are up.
You know, I'm thinking Michelle's tropical vibe there. I'm feeling the need for some warmth.
Yes.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Dana, by the way, said the answer was the cronut instead of even our panelists are in the comments. Like Tessa, was your cat on screen and I missed it?
Oh no, that's a bummer. So if you're on Facebook, it's a cute little image of a cat eating a sandwich.
Oh, and what was that? It looked like he was smoking a pipe or something.
No, it's peanut butter. It has like a peanut butter jar,
Oh,
and then and then a sando, which you can kind of see.
All right, well, Michelle, this is all you. This is your question. This is from the category of Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year. What animal represents this year of the Chinese calendar? This year of the Chinese calendar.
This year is the year of the ox.
Is the year of the ox. And Lisa, do you agree or disagree?
You know what? I have no flipping clue, so I agree.
And you would be correct, Michelle. Nicely done. You pick up an O for Lisa, which brings us back to Beck.
Oh,
Good
thing I was on the end anyway.
Yeah, it gets really confusing when somebody dumps out who's like in the top left-hand corner. Let's see here. We go back to Beck. Beck, you get to choose from whoever you like on the board.
I got to go with Kevin.
Kevin.
Ooh.
All right, Kevin.
Hey.
Kevin, this is from the category of Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood.
All about it.
Here's your question.
Mhm.
Jonas Salk could have patented his vaccine for this illness and made $7 billion, but intentionally chose not to, stating that it belonged to the people. What was the vaccine for?
That was a vaccine for, let's see, Dr. Salk. It was Salk, you said? Salk?
Doctor, yes. Jonas.
Salk. Salk. So that was depression? No, that's sulking. No, I'm going to go with polio.
Polio. Do you agree or disagree, Beck, that it's polio?
I want to agree. I hope I agree.
Are you okay? All right. You want to, and you did. And Kevin is correct. It is polio. So Kevin, you are now an X.
I'm an X.
What kind of X animation do we have to? Oh, that's nice. Look at. Oh, that's good. See, Godzilla's studying.
Yep. Today is all Godzilla studying.
Oh. By the way, that is the smallest desk they could find at the school. That doesn't seem fair at all. So. Lisa, we go back.
Actually, biggest. That was the biggest.
That's the biggest. It is pretty big. Yeah, I guess so. It's all relative, right? Let's see. Lisa, you are up again. Who are you going to pick this time?
I'm going to go with Jazz. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Jazz,
You got it.
So you're going to go for the block. You're going to try and block back. This is a question from the category of, say what? So let's see here. Okay. What Latin phrase implies you scratch my back, I scratch yours?
That would be quid pro quo.
And do you agree or disagree with that, Lisa?
I agree.
And the correct
This
answer
for that.
And the correct answer is quid pro quo. That's correct. Yes. We've only heard that about 1,000 times in the last year. So Jazz, you are an O. Lisa gets the block. Nicely done, Lisa. We go. Oh, look at this! An opportunity to win. We go back to Beck. Who are you gonna pick?
I gotta go with Jason.
Got to go with Jason. Got to go with Jason for the block. Does anybody else really excited about how easy this show seems to be running today. Is anybody else?
Don't jinx it, Brian.
Thanks,
Knock on
Brian.
wood.
Sorry, Brian.
You know what? No, if we lost a camera right now, or that everything shit itself, I would still be happy that at least for the first 20 minutes of this show, there have been no problems whatsoever.
You are just asking for something that
You're asking for someone to poop their
Hey, Brian, I'm going to make this show today my lady.
What? Stay in that square.
I
think you made that worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
So a couple of things while I'm thinking about it too. We want to thank Joe for making sure that we have squares every single week, and congratulations to him and Casey. They got married. They got married yesterday. So we're very. I don't know why they're not here today. I mean, the wedding was yesterday, but but I'm really glad. I'm happy for them. So hopefully we'll have them back next week, and then we'll be able to ask them how everything was. I'm sure it was fantastic. Also, we want to thank Sarah Aga Mohammadi, who commented. She was like, "Don't jinx it, Brian. Don't jinx it." But thank you to Sarah for putting together our questions every single week. They are fantastic, and definitely save me time prepping for the show. So thank you. All right, here we go. Beck has chosen Jason. Jason for the block. This is very serious, Jason. This is from the category Black History Month, Pioneers in Science. Here we go. What spacecraft launched Mae Jemison as the first African-American female astronaut in space? What is the spacecraft that took our first African-American astronaut into space? Mae Jemison.
Well, I mean, like, do we want like the exact name of it, like specific name, or are we looking for like just like the type of aircraft it was?
You know what? I will. It depends. I will. You answer, and I will judge if it's in the realm.
I would say space shuttle is the method of transportation.
Okay. You know what? I will take that as an answer. You wanna put that out there?
I'm gonna put that out there.
Okay. Beck, do you agree or disagree that it was a space shuttle?
I agree. It's a space shuttle. I'm pretty sure it's the Challenger. Am I right?
Let's see. Do you want to agree or disagree with Jason?
I'll agree with the space shuttle.
Okay.
They will absolutely agree.
The correct answer is Endeavor, but you said shuttle, so you did get it correct. So very nicely done. Jason, you are now an X. And a successful block there.
Wow. This is an exciting episode.
This is good. This is good. Yeah. We are evenly matched. Who is the older sister here?
Lisa. Lisa is the older sister. By and I let her know it on the phone.
By just a couple moments, or like a year, or what are we talking here?
2 years.
2 years. All right. So Lisa's been leading her entire life. And Beck, you've always been coming in second. So tonight is your night, Beck. You finally can win. Lisa, who are you going to pick on the board?
Tessa.
Oh, Tessa. Very nicely done. Tessa. Very
wow.
Nice. Okay. So let's see here. Tessa. All right. Tessa, here is your question from the category of Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year. All right. How many days does the celebration of the Lunar New Year last? How many days does the celebration of the Lunar New Year last?
Look at that confidence.
No. Okay, I was thinking of something else. It's 3 days.
3 days. And Lisa, do you agree or disagree with that?
You know what? I'll agree with that.
You'll agree with that? The correct answer is 15 days. 15 days.
Oh no, I'm the first one to really mess it up for everyone.
I know.
I didn't know that. That's a lot of days. I know that there's okay. What I do know about Lunar New Year, hopefully this isn't a spoiler for another question, but that last year was Year of the Rat, and Year of the Rat is traditionally like every single year of the rat something bad happens.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it wasn't great. So
well, maybe it like absorbed all that bad luck into 1 year for a while, and next time the Year of the Rat comes around, we'll be okay.
I hope so.
Tessa, you lost. You lost
Yeah, I know.
the X and or excuse me, the O for Lisa. So you are an X now, Tessa, which means we go back to Beck. And Beck,
and you know what, Beck, if you screw this up, this was your shot, girl.
Have we had a 2 3 in a row win before? Because that could happen.
A 3 in a because Dana.
Yeah. This is like the best. If she gets it the top through the middle, I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah, this is what they call the winning tee. So here we go. Beck, who I guess I should ask, who are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna go with Dana.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Good choice.
If you would have messed up just that part, it would have been sad. She's like, Mike. All right, here we go.
But who could blame her?
Yeah, but who could blame her? Exactly.
Not me.
Here is your question, Dana, from the category of Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood. I'm not going to ask you a true or false question. Let's go with this. What spice helps with nausea and motion sickness? What spice helps with nausea and motion sickness?
Well, usually I like to say a little scary spice. Spice up your life. But I think we're talking about ginger.
Ginger. And this is
Also a spice.
Oh, that's also a spice girl. Yeah.
Wow.
I did that on purpose.
Beck, do you agree or disagree that it's ginger?
I agree.
And the correct answer is I lost it. I don't know where it went. It's ginger. It is ginger. It's ginger. You got it correct. Congratulations. You got the winning team. Nicely done. Tessa was like, is ginger a spice?
I don't know. That's like the thing. Like, what constitutes a spice?
I don't either, Tessa.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
What does peppermint do?
If you can buy it in a container, maybe.
If it can
But
be
like, I can buy a vanilla bean in a container.
Oh, yeah.
Is it maybe like leafy things like are herbs, and then like the spices are more things like peppercorns and like allspice?
We'll talk about this
figure it out.
offline. We'll talk about
maybe
this
fruit.
offline.
We'll talk about it.
Fruit, maybe.
First things first, Lisa, you didn't
fruits.
win, but you were a great competitor. So let's give Lisa a round of applause. Thank you for joining us, Lisa. We appreciate
Enjoy your tea. Enjoy your tea, Beck, and enjoy it with some ginger. Okay.
And Beck, congratulations on your big win.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Give them both a round of applause. Thank you so much for joining us. Nicely done. That is our first game. We are playing a second game. I heard the chime go off, so I think one of our second contestants are here. Who's here? Who called in?
This is Tanisha.
Tanisha, excellent. Thank you for joining us again. Hang out just for a second. Nicole, did you call in yet? I'm sure she will in just a second. You know what we got to do, those squares. We gotta shake it up a little bit. So squares, let's go ahead and change places a little bit. Turn your cameras off and on. Everybody. Did we get it? Did we lose anybody? Oh, okay, got Jason. Good. By the way, I heard the chime again. That means I'm pretty sure Nicole is here. Is that right? Are you here, Nicole?
Yes, I am.
Oh, it's nice to have you. It's good to hear your voice. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a little game really quick. Squares, this is just for you. I'm going to have you reshuffle the board one more time, but this time I want you to turn your camera on and off and give me your weirdest faces as you face. Give me your weirdest faces as you phase in and out with your camera, all right? That is your goal. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
I'm just going to have to go in another room. Oh, no, I have to do it. What? There's quite a delay. That's okay. I can see the board. Yeah, it's like 30 seconds ahead.
Yeah, the game is, Tanisha, the game is 30. You're going to hear my voice before you hear it on the game. So look at the board once it's set, but then I would just listen to the phone call. We lost some people. Okay, there we go. What I really liked is at one point everybody had turned off their camera except for Tessa. So it was just a big wide shot of Tessa in the middle of the screen. So
Yeah.
all right, let's get busy. We have Tanisha playing against Nicole. Tanisha,
Take your eggs down, Tessa.
oh yeah, Tessa. Tanisha, you are X's. Nicole, you are O's. Tanisha, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Vallejo.
Nice, very nice. Thanks for calling in from Vallejo. And Nicole, where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from Sacramento, but I was in Benicia this morning.
Oh, ooh, traveler. Well,
tic-tac-toe stalker.
yeah. I'm super happy to have both of you on the show. Tanisha, you get to go first tonight. You have control of the board. Who would you like to pick?
I'm gonna pick Mike.
Gonna pick Mike. Very good choice. Right in the middle there. Good strategic pick. Mike, here is your question from the category of Black History Month Pioneers in Science. Let's see here. I want to make sure. Yep. Yep. Okay. In her tragically short life, pharmacist Alice Ball developed a treatment for what disfiguring disease that cast people away from society? So what is the disease that Alice Ball developed a treatment for disfigured people?
I'm going to say that was leprosy.
Leprosy. Ryan. And Tanisha, do you agree with Mike that it was leprosy?
Because I don't have a clue who that is, I'm agreeing with Mike.
Okay, that is absolutely correct. You picked up an X. Very nicely done. Very good, Mike. Mike pulled that out. I would not have known that. Dennis knew that. Tessa knew that. I did not know that. Oh,
I didn't know how to spell.
Yeah, it's okay. It's close enough.
Yeah. Also, I'm not really like positive what leprosy is. So if you know it, put it in the comments.
Okay.
Smash that like button.
By the way,
I'm not.
either Nicole or Tanisha, you're watching us on like an iPad or something like that. If you could mute that because it's starting to circulate back into the stream and it makes feedback. Nicole, you are up now. Who are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna go with Saba.
You're gonna go with Saba. Very good. Saba, this is your question in the category of Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year. As a New Year gift, children receive money in what color envelope? So for Lunar New Year, children receive money as a gift in what color envelope?
Gonna be that sexy red envelope that all the kids like to get.
Okay, very good. And Nicole, you all you have to do is agree or disagree with that.
I agree.
And you are right. Yes, Saba is now an O. Very nicely done. And then we run back to Tanisha. Tanisha, you get to pick the next person.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the corner and go with Tessa.
Tessa, very good. Down in the corner.
Oh, that's me.
So we're working on a tic-tac-toe, Tanisha, Tessa, Mike, and Patrick. So Tessa, this is your question from the category of Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood.
Mm-hmm.
This is a true or false question.
Thank God.
Men's fingernails grow faster than women's. Men's fingernails grow faster than women's.
They have more collagen. Fingernails are protein. Collagen. I'm going to say that is true.
You're going to say it's true. And Tanisha, do you agree or disagree?
Tessa, I'm only going to disagree with you because I am the only female in the house and my nails do not grow faster than my son's and my husband. So I disagree.
Okay, let's see here. Men's fingernails grow faster. So, wait a second. Wait.
I said it's true that men's fingernails grow faster.
Faster. So do you?
Oh, okay. So I agree with that.
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah.
I agree.
I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page. We are all on the same page, and you won. That is true.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Nicely
Sorry
done.
about that, Tessa.
So,
yay!
Yeah. So you're an X for Tanisha. By the way, Sarah put a little note in here. She says the only time that women's fingernails grow faster is when they're pregnant. That is correct.
Pregnant.
Yep.
Prenatal vitamins.
That's some prenatal vitamins.
Yep. That is exactly right. We go back to Nicole. Nicole, who are you going to pick?
I don't want to alarm us, but we've lost Nicole.
Okay, no problem. I got a feeling she's going to call back in just a second, and we'll just keep ripping it up. Maybe we should take this time to talk about classes. If you haven't taken a class, we do have online classes at the Comedy Spot. There is a link in the description of this video that will take you to everything Comedy Spot. It's a LinkedIn bio link. You just go to the comments. It even says start here, and you click on that link, and it'll take you to everything else that we do, including classes at the Comedy Spot. We do improv, stand-up, sketch comedy, storytelling, satire writing. It's all right there. So hopefully you can take a class. We'd love to have you. Also, we are making plans to reopen our outdoor boardwalk stage very soon. For sure by the end of March. So we'll have things going back there. And Tessa, you have a show coming up. You want to plug that really quick while we wait for Nicole to get back?
Of course, yeah. So next Friday at 7:30, we have another round of the most loved hot wing challenge, and this time we have new people on there. Unfortunately, none of them are here today except for me. But we have Keisha, who is a regular on the squares, is going to be there. We have Ben Rice, a local stand-up comedian and podcaster. And then we also have, who else?
Isn't Ryan going to be on there?
Oh yeah, Ryan King. Ryan King, also one of the cast members on the squares.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure all of us except for Ben Rice are babies when it comes to spicy stuff. So we're going to be suffering quite a bit.
And this is a fundraiser for the Sacramento Comedy Spot. So if you can come out, maybe make some donations, we'll make sure we get a link to that show in the description of the video and all our future videos until that show airs. So, and thanks Tessa for putting that together for us. We really appreciate it.
It's always a fun time.
Yeah.
You can get them to do stuff when you donate, right?
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, not just wing related. Sometimes we did songs. I think it would be fun to make people.
You want to hear it, baby?
Revealing questions.
You want to hear it?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun.
Okay.
All right. Well, Tessa, thank you. And Nicole, it sounds like you made your way back to our phone call.
Yes, I timed that so that you could talk about the fundraiser.
Okay, very good. Yeah,
That was
excellent.
so nice.
I knew we were on the same one. All right, so Nicole, you have control of the board. You can see there that Tessa and Mike are on the board there, and also who? Oh yeah, and you have Saba. You have an O for Saba. Who would you like to choose this round?
Well, I'm gonna go with Mr. Patrick.
You got to go with Patrick. You got to go with Patrick for the block. Patrick, what dog is that?
This is cornbread.
Oh.
You agree or disagree?
I agree.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Let's go to the category of say what? Patrick, here's your question. What is the English translation for the name of the German automaker Volkswagen? So if you had to translate Volkswagen, what would it be in English? That's the English translation for the car, for the German automaker Volkswagen.
I'm going to say Volvo.
So Volvo is the English translation to Volkswagen. Nicole, do you agree or disagree with that?
I disagree.
Disagree, and the correct answer is the people's car. People's car is the English translation of Volkswagen. So you're very close, very, very close in the ballpark. Most people don't know that Volvo means lots of people. So see, you were very close. Lots of people car. Let's see, Patrick, you are now an O. So Nicole, you have blocked Tanisha's diagonal tic-tac-toe, but Tanisha, you have the board. Who are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick Dana for the block.
All right, Dana for the block. We go to the category of Dr. Feelgood. Okay, here we go. This is a true or false question, Dana. True or false question, Dana. Smiling is an innate reflex Smiling is an innate reflex that even people born blind do without ever having to see someone smile. Is that true or false? So smiling is an innate reflex that even people born blind do without ever seeing someone smile.
Oh, that's so cute. It has to be true.
Has to be true. Tanisha, do you agree or disagree?
Because Dana sounded so cute saying that I agree.
Okay. No matter how you chose the answer, it is correct. It is true. So, Dana, you are an X, which means, Tanisha, you have blocked Nicole's tic-tac-toe from Patrick, Saba, down to Dana. But we do go back to Nicole. Nicole, you have the board.
I'm going to go with Jazz.
Yeah, good choice. This is Jazz. This is Jazz's first question ever on Commie Spot Squares. So let's make it a good one. Let's see. We're back up to the category of Black History Month Pioneers in Science. I like these. Okay, here is your question. What 2016 movie tells the story of Katherine Johnson, one of NASA's human computers, whose calculations enabled us to successfully achieve spaceflight? So what movie came out that featured Katherine Johnson and it focused on her ability as a human computer whose calculations enabled us to successfully achieve spaceflight?
Well, Brian, that would be that movie that covered the geniuses called Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures. Do you agree or disagree, Nicole, that it's Hidden Figures?
I do not know the answer, but she said that with such charming confidence that I agree.
Well, it is a very good idea that you agreed with her because the correct answer is Hidden Figures. So, Jazz, you are an O.
Oh, I'm an O.
And it's okay. You're
Close call. Close
and
call.
so there is a block there, another block, block of Tanisha. But so this game is pretty spicy. Let's check our board here and see where we're at. There's still a chance for a win. By the way, I am a huge fan of all things NASA and shuttles and rockets and Apollo moon missions. And never, I've read tons of books, never had I read about Katherine Johnson in any book that I had ever read, which really pissed me off when I saw the movie for the first time. So I'm really glad that movies like that have come out so that people know of the contribution that people made to getting us to all the way to the moon. I mean, she was integral in getting us to the moon, not just into space, but to the moon, which is pretty...
Right.
All right. Tanisha, you have control of the board. Who are you going to pick?
I'm going to take Jason for the W.
All right. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. I'm so excited. Jason, here's your question.
I mean, it's not unusual for you just like not to see me. So.
Oh, Jason, you're fine. All right. Here's your question, Jason, from the category of Lunar New Year. What food is traditionally eaten to celebrate the New Year? What food is eaten traditionally to celebrate the New Year?
Well, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, from a recent movie that I saw, I believe that it is duck. I believe duck is the big meal. That's the.
All right. So, Tanisha, do you agree or disagree with that? That duck is the food consumed to celebrate the New Year.
Tanisha, you can phone a cousin.
No, that's not a thing. That's never been a thing.
I'm going to say that's false.
You're going to say that is false. You don't agree with Jason.
So I disagree.
The correct answer is... Oh, man. It's dumplings. You got it correct. It's dumplings. It is not duck. Jason,
I knew that.
Jason, you are an X, which means, Tanisha, you have just won Comedy Spot Squares. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
Nicely done. Nicole, you did not win, but that doesn't mean that you haven't won in life. So thank you for joining us on the show.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you both. Let's give them both a round of applause. Thank you.
Yay.
Tessa is celebrating the win with her virtual shades. So nicely done.
Thank you.
So I just want to really quickly thank Lisa and Beck and Tanisha and Nicole for playing tonight. Again, I want to thank Joe, and congratulations to Joe and Casey on getting married. I also want to thank very much Sarah Aga Mohammadi for putting the questions for us together each week. And last but certainly not least, the 9 of you for being on the show tonight and being panelists. A lot of you do this every single week, and we super appreciate it. So, Squares, give yourselves a round of applause. You do a wonderful job every single week. Nicely done. Nicely done. Tonight was very, very fun. I hope everybody joins us next week for another game of Comedy Spot Squares. Even though, listen, a lot of people are out and about. Please do us a favor. Just take another month to just limit the things that you do before we start to go ham on going outside and everything. It'll help everybody out. Wear a mask no matter what until CDC people tell us that it's okay. Let's be careful going through this so that we don't delay comedy theaters opening anymore, and we can get back to doing what we're doing. So thank you. Be responsible. Spay and neuter your pet. Kiss your grandma once she's got the vaccine. Make sure you clean your room and always be a good person. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.